Of course I can. It's all online now, isn't it?
Well, if you were to contact a new provider, we'd receive a customer loss notification. Now, they would ask for opening meter reads on your account. And then, so that you'd give you person details and whatever, the other details with them.
Fine.
Now, at that point, with the customer loss notification, then we'd be waiting for further market messages to come from new providers to go through to networks, come on to us for the electric. And we'd be able to issue out final invoice then for the service with the SSA electricity address. And then you get a final invoice sent out to the notification method on your account. And then the new provider take over.
Yeah, that's actually easier. So can I cancel this online?
But if you're switching, that would do it automatically. So yeah, so a switch would automatically close your account.
Perfect. So as long as that's done within the 14 days as well, that's fine from my point of view, isn't it? Because that's what I was told in the beginning. You've got 14 days cooling off periods. If I go to a new provider and they say, yeah, we'll do it all, then you get told from them and everything's finished with you. Apart from any bills and setting up, that's fine. Is that correct?
Right. So so the 14th day you can cancel your contract with us and you go into new occupier. So it would.
Yeah.
And the supply would still be with SSA electricity if you cancel using the 14th day cooling off period. Now, if you switch to new provider, you're switching the service now to new provider, and so there'd be a contract on the account. Now, if it goes over the 14 days, it could be early termination fees. So, Sylvia, the balance still with switch to a new provider with the market message, the meter read, there'll be final invoice. He'd still be liable for the balance on the account. Either way.
I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. It's money that's already been paid. Jenny will refund me because of your company's ridiculous system, and a new provider. I'll just go it'll be from the day that I call them and say, hi, I'm a new person, come and give me some electricity, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, look, what I would say to you before making any decisions, contact any providers, to have a chat with the landlord, Jennifer, and just have a chat with her.
Thank you.
That way, that's what I would do, in that instance. And at least that way, then, speak to all concerned and just see what she says to you as well, And
so while I've got you here, can you just have a look on my records and see when I did start that contract, what dates, then I know how many days I've got to play with.
Right, so the contract start date there now for you is the 15th of August. So that means, so when you took over the account there now, from the... No,
I don't mean that. Sorry, you misunderstood. So this 14-day cooling off period, when did that start from? Surely that was the conversation the other day when I phoned up, remember?
Right, so what date did you contact? 16th, was it?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I'm sure you've got everything in front of you, haven't you?
No, I have your account. No, I have your account details that went into your account to start date 15th of August 2020.
Right. So where's this 14 days coming from then?
So I suppose with anyone taking over an account. So if you took over the account there from the 16th of March, put it to start the process into your name, I suppose from that date. That's
it's from the 16th of March. I have 14 days to come out of this agreement.
Sylvia, when you contact us there, this is where the lease agreement comes into. It shows the start-up date when you moved in, took over the property, is from the 15th of August.
I know that.
Yeah.
Right. So when I spoke to the lady on the phone the other day, was that the 16th of March? Was it?
So what was that conversation? What was that conversation? What date did you put it into your name? Did you contact us to put it into your name?
Well, you should have that there. You should have the information you gave me the new account number a second ago. What was that new account number you gave me? Oh gosh, here we go. So after being told that it's the old account, I've now got a new account number which you gave me, and do you remember what it was?
Your account number. You were speaking with Paul. Remember, you were transferred in. He took your details.
Yeah.
Right. So he probably advised you of the account number. Now the account number there is 265 5026.
Right. Okay. So, and was that the same number that Jenny had on hers? Can you remember?
No, it
wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. No, they'd be separate account numbers because it's in separate names. They'll always be different account numbers.
Right. Okay. So that account started from the 16th of March. Yeah.
No, 15th of August. Because your lease agreement. Yeah, 15th of
Right.
August. Yeah, so that's the start date on your account, 15th of August when you took it over. When you signed the lease agreement and took over the actual, so it's all down to the information on the lease agreement sent in. So the start date is the 15th
Can I
of August.
stop you there? Can I stop you there? So when I set up everything the other day with a nice lady on the telephone, and she said I have 14 days cooling off period. So was that 14 days cooling off period from August last year?
Right, I'm going to search your NPR number now and bring up those details now. The conversation, this shows, like, yeah, it's a different software, Sylvia. Yeah, so there's different
I'm sorry
information
for laughing.
Yeah, but you're asking different things and different information were done.
My final question to you is just this. So when I set up everything, which you told me was the 16th of March, I believe that. I could check the phone records. I believe that. For the 16th of March, I spoke to the lady on the phone. I gave her all my details. She took my bank details.
Yeah.
And we said that we'd be, I'm taking over, blah, 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 blah. She didn't tell me that I would be paying money that's already been paid and I would have to go to the landlady. Anyway, that's another story. So, but in all that conversation, which is recorded, she told me I have a 14-day cooling off period. Now, so that 14-day cooling off period starts from the 16th of March when I spoke to her. Is that correct?
Hang on, yeah, right, so I'll have to check that.
It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no.
Sylvia, you're talking to someone in customer service, okay? So you're speaking to someone in a different department, so it's different information. I'll have to open that software to get to those dates in that conversation.
Go on then, I'll wait.
No worries, I'll be back to you.
Because if you see as well, that 14-day cooling off period can only mean from the phone call the other day, because if it means from the 15th of August last year, it's already gone. I just want to get you to say that to me, then I know, from a legal point of view, my 14 days obviously started.
I understand what you're saying to me, Sylvia, but I just need to get the information. Do you want to check that? So just stay on the line, because I'm not going to give you correct information. So we'll back to you in a moment. You just need to check your contract and those details and the conversation and everything. I'll check that.
Right.
All right, to be back to you in a moment.
Actually, I've just got a letter here from the electric company. Go on, you do your thing and I'll wait here.
Hello.
Hi, Taylor, is it? Or Dylan?
Taylor.
Can you give me an account number there, please?
Sure.
So that's 265 5026. Yeah, so quick query with you. When a tenant sends in the lease agreement and it has adjusted start date there to 15th of August, now when they look to take over, the conversation when they had to contact us to take over the account, that's 16th of March. Do a 14-day cooling off period apply from the 16th of March when they look to take over the account, put in their name, or does it go back to the start date on the account 15th of August?
It is if they're going into a contract.
Yeah, so when they sign up the contract and all that, yeah.
Yeah, the contract will start from the day they agreed. It wouldn't be backdated to the start date of the account.
So it's the date they agreed to, it's 16th of March in this instance.
Yeah.
So the cooling off period would end 30th of March.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, so that I just wanted to clarify that. No worries, that's perfect. Thank you, Taylor.
No worries.
Thank you. Yeah, hello, Sylvia.
Hiya.
Yeah, thank you so much for holding. Just wanted to clarify that you did start date. Yeah, so the conversation you had with us there now, Yeah, so that was on the 16th, so it was, and so those I had to
Okay.
look at those contract details just 'cause, yeah, so the 14-day cooling off